Well, we're not even on site, so we're not on site. So it's the amount of help that we actually input into our business.
You're not on site at all. You don't have an office on site.
So 3 years after our experiment began, it got to the point where it started to, like as an ecosystem, start to stumble its first steps under its own supervision. It's under its own power without any management team.
Definitely no supervisors or anything like that.
And it was like the moment we could take our hands off the handlebars and it carried on.
As a self-organising system.
And we thought, this is our first glimpse of them closing the system so it was running autonomously. And we were really pleased at the achievement. It was fantastic.
So you had about, 10 people? Or
No, probably 20.
20 people, and they were each doing their own selling and making and shipping. And
to different extents.
They were their own cost centre. They even pay rent for that little bit of the factory.
That's right.
And you thought, can we just tiptoe away and leave it all just running?
Yeah, so for example, we'd know that people weren't coming to the office to ask questions.
Yeah.
Things like that. We weren't being troubled with the minutiae of what was going on. Things were being sorted.
And when you did management by walking about, it all looked fine.
Yes. So
yeah, you didn't do any walking about, but if you had, it would have all looked fine.
The truth was, we discovered when we did walking about, people reacted to us. You know, if you walk in,
like, why are you here? You mean, or
no,
or just disturbing the experiment?
No, do you know what they used us as a responsibility and accountability dump. So if you walked around, they would say, "Oh, Andrew," or "Oh, Julian," just to let you know, and they would tell you,
"I've done this, that, and the other."
And looking for validation that was okay.
And they might do what they think you want to see as well.
Of course, because they were trying
rather than what's best for them to carry on making money for the company.
Well, also they wanted to impress you, so they would skew things around. You know, results aren't so good this month, but next month is terrific. You know, so they would, but they would constantly manage your expectations and responsibility dump.
So you just thought, let's actually move our office out of the building, so we're not.
It took us a little time to realise that we were now having a detrimental effect to the autonomy of the organisation.
Yeah,
every time we stepped in as figureheads, as leaders who'd brought about a load of change, people were still looking at us for answers. So after
disempowering them by your existence.
We were.
By our very existence. So we had a chat about it, and obviously we run our habits for decades, and there came to that moment when we realised that we'd overstayed our welcome, and we had to make that leap and leave the office.
Like a parent with a teenager.
Exactly that.
Although how fantastic! What a management dream to be able to not be there and the company still runs itself. In fact, it keeps improving, and you don't even know why now.
Now, Chris, you say an interesting thing. What a management dream! We have no management, and it's not a management dream because there's no managers.
Yeah.
So all of the bureaucracy associated with none at all.
So in some sense, we made ourselves redundant, and we were no longer needed.
Just owners.
Now, bear in mind, for a lot of people,
just go sailing.
Well,
for a lot of people, that social position, that feeling of being needed, is part of their reason to exist. It's part of their reward for being in business. Oh, I helped them sort out how hard the chips were in the canteen today. I really felt I'd done a good day's work. They really want to be needed.
Yeah. Oh, I know a managing director who drives the forklift truck. Every now and then, when they're busy, he gets on and helps. And the guys all think he's brilliant.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, he should train somebody else up to be able to drive the truck. He's the most expensive and probably worst forklift truck driver in the world.
Yeah.
So, but I know we love it and we want to feel.
And I think there's a lot of this social dynamic wrapped up in organisations.
Yeah.